Doing what? Then I'm delighted that other people are appreciating your many qualities. Hey, why didn't you give me warning that you were going to do this?
I've been here for almost a year. Just time I started thinking about my future. You really didn't expect I'd be your stable boy for the rest of my life now?
You never forgave me for that remark at Sierra's party, did you?
Nothing to forgive. I was your stable boy.
Ah, well, Lily is not so pragmatic as you. She was mortified for you and very upset with me.
Was it Miss Lily that asked you to offer me that job at Walsh Enterprises?
No, Lily hasn't mentioned it to me. By the way, is she still down at the stables?
No, she's gone.
Oh, I see. Well, Holden, good luck with your high-paying job, whatever it may be.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Can I ask you something? Who is it that's lured you away from me?
Ted Channing. Good night.
Very interesting. Tad Channing, that's very interesting.
You're gonna do something about Tad Channing, and you're gonna do it right now.
Hello, darling. You back again?
Your daughter is playing with fire.
Lily?
Sierra. She's out being wined and dined by Tad Channing right now.
Well, so what? Maybe he enjoys her company.
He's going to enjoy a lot more than that if you don't stop him. That's the only thing he wants from women, and Sierra's an easy mark.
Oh, darling, you would be jealous of an umbrella maker.
Tell him to keep his grimy paws off of her. Yeah, you. You control him, don't you? You make him jump through hoops for you, right?
Well, you tell him to stay away from Sierra.
Montgomery, if there's a problem, it is a matter for Sierra's husband, not her mother. And certainly none of your business.
You risk losing everything.
Not half as much as I've lost already.
Oh, come on. Iva's past history. Get on with your life. You're ruining yourself for nothing. Some sick need for revenge.
Nobody walks out on me. Nobody.
Forget about Iva. You're risking your reputation. The business your father worked a lifetime to build.
It'll be worth it.
Are you sure? You've already blown most of your operating capital. Underbidding on jobs so that Andropolis can't get them.
I'm making that up.
By using shortcuts in construction that could backfire into lawsuits and criminal charges? By tampering with your own books? What? This whole house of cards could come tumbling around your ears. Get out of this mess now.
No.
Tad.
Iva, everything going on? Is everything okay out there?
Yeah, it's fine. There's just something else.
Oh, listen, I'll get out of your way. I'm gonna head back to the
No,
hotel.
Sheldon, no. I want you to stay. I know Ted listens to you.
Oh, sure.
I found out today that you have offered my brother Holden a ridiculous amount of money to come to work for you.
It's hardly ridiculous to him.
I want you to withdraw the offer. I think we must swap the entire baby tour. I know nothing makes you feel better than to do it on shopping.
You know, honey, I'm so disappointed. I thought for sure that you and Earl would get to go on your vacation this time.
Damn that Lucinda, she makes me so mad.
What was her excuse?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows? It's her business. She wants Earl to help her get some project started from the ground up. To tell you the truth, I would be happy if they just let that thing sit there in the ground and get soggy until it sinks. Oh, I really don't mean that, though, because then that would make it so difficult for Earl, wouldn't it? Oh, well, you know what they say, but
Nothing worth having is ever easy.
oh, Sam, here I've been just prattling on about myself, and it's really, Dr. Samuels just told you that you've got to prepare yourself for a really difficult delivery. I mean,
Well, honey, that's no big surprise. I mean, it's been a difficult pregnancy from the beginning. After everything I've been through. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. Because I have the most wonderful friends to... Oh, honey, what are you doing home so early? What's the matter?
I wish there were an easy way to tell you this.
What?
Mom called me at the hospital. Dad went in for his nap. And he never woke up.
the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Mountain-grown Folgers Coffee. Folgers, the best part of waking up. And by Downy, the fabric softener that combines skin-loving softness with the airy April freshness you love.
You'll never trust me, will you, Ivor?
No, I know you too well. Now just tell me what you want.
Well, maybe your good opinion, finally. Look, I know I've made every mistake in the book where you're concerned. I know it's too late for us. But before I leave Oakdale, I'd like to try and make it up to you. And to those close to you I may have hurt.
Tell me how Holden fits into all this.
Well, I know you're trying to keep the family farm afloat.
We're managing.
But believe me, it's not completely altruistic on my part. I need someone to supervise my office once I'm gone. Granted, Holden's inexperienced, but you told me yourself he's got a good mind for figures. And he's young, and he's eager to learn. And I think I'm coming out ahead on this deal, don't you?
Ted, if you ever try to hurt Holden or any...
Oh, Ivor. Would you leave us alone just for a minute, please?
Yes.
I have something personal I want to say.
Yes.
I've been carrying this around ever since I got back from California, waiting for the right moment. You recognize it? Your gift to me on the 3rd anniversary of our time together. I used to wear this with great pride. It's like having a little part of you with me always.
And with every other woman?
I've paid for my mistakes. Now look, I've paid a high price for my sins, and please don't punish me anymore. Let's part friends.
Friends.
Ivor, that new load of I-beams, Hi, am I interrupting something?
No, not at all. Just, wrapping up some unfinished business before Sheldon and I go to Chicago. I don't want to waste any time checking on those shortcuts that you found at the construction site.
Look, I know what I saw.
I'm sure of it, and once I confirm it, I'll fire that foreman so fast it'll make his head spin.
Well, you think he's responsible?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Look, once I've paid to put things right there, I hope you'll reconsider taking over the job.
We'll see.
And Ivor, thanks for letting me get some things off my chest.
I don't know whether to believe that guy or not.
Neither do I. But I'd like to.
I see no reason to mistrust Ted Channing.
Where women are concerned, there's every reason not to trust them, believe me.
Well, we've been talking to Ivor Snyder.
Yeah, you're damn straight I have. She's got an awful lot to say.
Yeah, all of it's negative, because she was his whore for 5 years till he threw her out.
What is it with you and Ivor anyway, huh? You know, the family's bent over backwards for her, Lily. I don't get it.
There's nothing to get.
Ivor Snyder is not the issue here.
Thank you, Tony.
The issue is a lunch, an innocent lunch that my wife shared with Mr. Channing. Is that correct?
You know, for somebody who can raise jealousy to the supreme high, you can be awfully dense, amigo. Don't trust the man.
Be very careful. I know who I can trust and who I can't. Stop worrying about my wife.
Hey, come on. Sierra is Tonio's concern.
To be concerned, damn it, I'm warning you.
About what? Craig, I told you when we left the Mona Lisa today that I don't need or want your protection. Now, I don't know what I have to do to make you believe that.
How's your mom?
I don't know that it's really hit her yet. I mean, there's so many things to take care of. She's calling Penny in London.
Chris, gone. Oh.
Oh, but he's given us so many things that no one can ever take away from us.
How can you be so strong?
If I am, it's because of Dad.
Alfie, your father taught us to look realities in the face, and no matter how hard it was, to look ahead and carry on. I think that's what he brought us to do now.
Nancy?
I'm glad you're here, dear.
Oh, it's not right. I should be comforting you.
We all need each other. That's one thing Chris and I learned together.
I'm glad he knew about the baby.
Time to be born.
And a time to die. Well, what Mom and Dad had together will be continued through us to another generation.
The unbreakable chain of life.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. Well, that's okay. Hey, how's your job going? Fine. Nella, is everything all right?
Hello, ladies. Sorry I'm late. Listen, Debbie, why don't we go ahead and start right away with Nella since she's only had one fitting, okay?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Nella, I hope you don't think that Roy brought Nick and Munson down to the hospital to question you. That was purely a coincidence.
All Roy wants to do is nail Frank. He doesn't care about how I feel.
Nella, he doesn't want anything to happen to you.
It already has.
Oh, baby, I know that you thought you loved Frank.
Love? I don't ever want to hear that word again.
Rough being a teenager. I remember it well. I think it's something more than that. I mean, she was upset when I saw her at the hospital, but nothing like this.
I'm glad you came to me for the test. It was positive. You are pregnant.
Hi, sweetheart. Is Nella here? They said at the hospital she had a fitting or something and took off early.
Yeah, she's in there changing now.
Hi.
She's really
Hey, I thought that storm was going to be a big one for a while there. Thank goodness it's not.
Hey, have you been saving any lives lately?
Mine count?
No, I just tried not to get a sunburn. I
Fashion.
The storm gave me a...
Oh, hi, Kim. Yeah, Franny's here. Hey, what's wrong? You sound kind of upset.
Got a real sandstorm blowing up out there. Brady gets a day off. I'm in a hurry. That's really great. So you got something against time off, boy?
Yeah, I do. I like working. I don't have to think about anything else.
Ain't that a pity, boy? Seems to me it's about time you took a little trip into town with us. You know, for a little bit of wine and women. Yeah, it's gonna be some good fights tonight, especially with them boys in the rodeo in town.
That's not my style, Maynard. Thanks.
Well, too bad.
Guess you better change your style, because that's all we got for fun around here.
Hey, what? You drunk and playing cards all the time?
Yeah, that's buying women.
Go.
Look, where else you gonna find what you need around here, boy?
Hey, I'm one person shop.
Yeah, where else but the Lone Bull Saloon, where the women are cheaper than the liquor and you get twice the kicks.
I don't know. I never thought about it.
Never thought about it. Hey, fellas, we got us a virgin here.
A virgin? Hey, maybe we better ask little Meg about that, huh?
Yeah. I'll ask her when I catch you in the shower.
Yeah, with your luck, you're gonna catch Rosa in the shower.
Stu, is that really all women mean to these guys?
What else is there? You want a meaningful relationship out here in the desert? Sun dries up everything in sight. Got nothing to spend your paycheck on except booze and poker. Look, Dusty, you move around from job to job. You got nothing to call your own except your bedroll and your saddle. What do you got to offer a woman? Nothing. Maybe half your bunk and use the outdoor facilities. That's real tempting. Now, if you intend to stay around here, you best set your sights on finding female companionship down at the Lonesome Bull for money. It's better than nothing.
But you want more than that?
Do you? Because if you intend to settle down with one of your girlfriends, this ain't the place to do it.
Stu, when I was on the rodeo circuit with Burke, wasn't he very happy doing that?
Well, it's hard to say. Of course, he had you to worry about, which made him less lonely. But I'd say Burke got just about as desperate as the rest of us from time to time.
Burke bought women?
Well, I don't think he'd like me going into that with you, do you?
You don't have to. I know the answer already.
Look, it's no use pretending this life is something it ain't. Especially if you got nothing else. You stick around here long enough, you got nothing, you can't do nothing else. So, you coming to town with us or not?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
You go home. Take the pretty blonde girl with you and go home.
Meg, why haven't I heard from you?
Well, I wanted to be able to call you with some good news.
Well, it's about time. Is Dusty coming home?
Well, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Yes or no?
Well, I think he's beginning to realize that life out here isn't that great, but we'll give it another couple of days, and I'm sure he'll be ready to come home.
Another couple of days. I'm sick and tired of worrying about the two of you. Your mother's gonna skin me alive when she finds out. I never should have let you go out there alone.
But I'm not alone. I'm with cousins, remember?
Well, you and your cousins had better meet me at the airplane. I'm taking it out tonight, and you're gonna take me right to Dustin.
Look, you don't realize what you're dealing with when it comes to Channing. Now, I'm not trying to interfere
Then
in your
don't.
life.
I'm a big girl now, Craig. I can take care of myself. If I find that I can't, I've got my husband to help me out.
With whom I dine is no concern of yours anymore.
In fact, what happened today at Mona Lisa's was very embarrassing to me. But not only to me, but to Tonio. Because Tad Channing happens to be a very important business associate of his.
I wasn't
Craig,
trying to
you are
embarrass
no longer in my life. Now, I don't know what I have to do to make you understand that.
I guess I had to be hit by a truck.
It seems you're not wanted here.
Well said, son-in-law. I guess everybody's getting along swimmingly without you here. All of us, Craig.
Fine.
Now, don't come running back when you flounder with the competition, darling.
Competition, huh? From you? Tell you what, Tonio's business will never get off the ground.
Ah, he's got connections. He's got the Walsh Empire behind him.
I am 10 times the consultant that he will ever be.
Yeah. Then ask Jack Rosen. Ask Bill Hathaway, who is being advised by whom as of today.
Go to hell.
Thank you, Mrs. Reyes.
Darling, get on the phone to Rosen immediately before Craig gets to him.
We're going home. I want to spend time with my wife.
Hey, brava. You showed some spunk, darling.
Yeah.
You finally saw the light and did something.
Yeah, well, I had to.
Well, of course you had to. Craig has never been able to accept the obvious.
I had to hurt him.
Well, you had to. In his huffing and puffing like that about Tad Channing and his trying to seduce you. It's absolutely ridiculous.
No, not ridiculous. It was wonderful.
What, darling?
I love him so much. I love Craig so much that I had to hurt him. I had to hurt him to keep him out of my life. It hurt me more than it hurt him. And I had to do it.
Sierra.
Oh, Mother.
You're right. It's really beautiful out here.
Glad you like it.
Especially after the rain. It's really nice. You know, I wonder why Lily ran away back there at the stable.
Who knows? Anyway, we got this whole place to ourselves.
is it, Holden? Why did you change all of a sudden?
Lily's my daughter. Daughter.
Well, what are you waiting for?
This morning.
Would you rather go in alone?
I can't. Oh. I want to be strong for Grandma.
It's okay to cry. Sometimes you gotta do that, you know? You bottle up all that grief and it'll make you crazy. Believe me, I know.
I'm afraid I won't be able to stop.
You'll get through it. You'll get through it. I see what you're made of. It's grade A all the way, honey. You ready? Hmm?
Grandma?
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Crisco Oil, for fried foods with no greasy taste and for light-tasting salads. And by Mr. Clean, for a clean so shiny you have to ask, is it wet or is it dry? We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Baskin-Robbins just by the sweat of his brow, and he will come home to the cushy life that John gives him.
Cushy? John drives him crazy.
Oh, he's got a lot to be grateful to John.
Grateful? Grateful? It drives him nuts.
Darling, no. We're not going to have a word of argument, not in this precious time that I have with you today.
Seems that's all we do lately. Argue. Hey, what's the matter with you? What did Mom do to upset you?
Oh, hoity-toity. No, Mother had nothing to do with it.
Well, then it probably had something to do with Craig.
No.
Hey, look, Sierra, come on. My life's a mess. Dusty's miles away, and Holden... I mean, you know, I just want somebody to be happy. Craig loves you, and you're crazy about him. Why don't you work something out?
I'm married, Lily.
Yes, you're married, but you and Craig love each other. Why don't
you know, you are really too young and naive to go meddling in people's lives.
I am not naive. Who's naive? I'm not naive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry, darling. You're the most grown-up person in the world.
Don't patronize me.
I am not patronizing. I'm not arguing with you.
Something
I'm trying to do something right.
You have got to stop treating me like I'm a little girl with pigtails and braids. Stop telling me what I want to do with my life. You know, you're just too much.
Darling, at the moment you are behaving like a little girl with
pigtails. Get out of here.
Darling, come on back here. Lily, stay.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm going back to the farm.
Darling, oh, stay. Stay,
no,
darling.
No. I have to talk to somebody. Iva will be home soon. She does not tell me what to do and what to do with my life.
You're coming to town. Now's the time to put on your fancy duds and borrow some of Jake's cologne, boy.
That's okay, Stu. I'll pass.
Oh, yeah? Sure. Why ride all the way into town when you got your own private stock right here?
Once Meg's tired of nothing but cactus and scrub chase, he'll be glad to come on down and gushes with us.
Yeah.
If you change your mind, we'll be at the Lone Bull Saloon.
Hey, Stu, you were kind of rough on the kid, weren't you?
Did it for his own damn good. Besides, I owed Burke one. Okay, Maynard. Let's go get loaded.
Yahoo!
You come on home. Go to summer school, get your grades. You go to Harvard in the fall.
I don't want that either.
Well, what do you want out of your life?
I don't know. It's not that simple.
This is all Lily's fault.
That's not the reason.
Yes, it is.
She can't help you. Forget it.
I'll do anything I can to help you, Dusty.
What's happening to us, Lily?
I can understand about Meg. You can't help it. It's just as I can't help being attracted to Holden. But it's not going to change the way we feel about each other. The more confusing things get and the further we grow apart, the closer I feel to you inside.
Me too.
I meant what I said, Dusty. I'll do anything I can to help you. Anything. Anything.
Dusty? I thought you'd gone in town with the other guys.
Without telling you?
Just got so quiet and just with the howling outside, I suddenly felt all alone.
Not alone.
Oh, it feels like this is some deserted planet and we're the last people left alive.
Yeah.
Thank you, dear. I'm so grateful for all of you coming over.
Operator, could you please try that number again? Thank you.
Thanks for staying.
Sure. I remember when my grandpa died, too.
Andy, it's okay to cry.
We didn't finish the last chess game.
Hi, Slugger. Lisa called me just as I was about to get on an airplane to fly out to New Mexico to see Dustin. How you doing, huh?
No, I'm a little numb. I don't know what to say. I want to help.
Well, I think it's just very important that you be here. Huh? Hi.
Hi.
How's Nancy?
Oh, I think she's so concerned about everybody else, she hasn't really allowed herself to feel anything yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's shock, you know.
I suppose.
Well, look, I'm here to help, make calls, pick people up at the airport, anything you like.
Oh, I appreciate that, John. Thank you. Come on in, please, son. Come on.
Oh, the number at the cabin is still out of order.
I'll drive up there, and I'll give the news to Tom and Margot.
Family should stick together at a time like this. I got the day off, and I know the way to the cabin.
That's very generous of you, Dr. Peretti. Thank you.
I owe you, Dr. Hughes.
I didn't want you to go along with Casey. Tom may need you.
Yeah, he should hear it from family.
I feel very lucky to have known the man. He always gave me the benefit of the doubt, and on more than one occasion bent over backwards to be fair to me.
Chris always looked for the best in people, John.
I think that's because he gave the best of himself.
Oh.
He'll be missed.
Come on. Casey and I are going to go up to the cabin to get Tom and Margot.
Your grandfather was so proud of you, and with good reason.
I loved him very much.
Tell Tom and Margot that just this morning, Chris was saying how grateful he was that they're back together again.
I will.
Mom, Donald, and Mary are on their way.
Oh, good. Thank you, dear.
And David is driving in from Chicago. I haven't been able to reach Emily.
Oh, I think she went out to the Snyders to go swimming. Do you want me to call over there and ask?
Oh, thanks, dear.
You're passing up the best part.
What's that?
Let the sun dry you off.
Takes too long.
Stick around. You can watch the sun go down. This place is real special.
Level with me, Holden. What's your game?
No game?
I may be new in town. I catch on fast. I know there's something going on between you and Lily Walsh. You deliberately asked me out here in front of her, and she was pretty upset about it.
That's her problem.
Thanks for the swim.
Why'd you pass it up?
Ask me again sometime when I'm not part of your games. I may even stay and let the sun dry me off, watch the stars come out. But not today. I got all I came for.
Ouch! There's a pin in there.
I don't think so. It's just a little tight.
I am so glad that Betsy was here when Franny got the news about her grandfather. I just feel so sorry for their family.
We can drop by the Hughes once you and Nella are finished up here.
I don't think Nella's up to that.
Okay, if we're not going to go by the Hughes, I better get back to the station, all right?
Okay.
Nellie B! You look fabulous in that dress. I'll pick you up for dinner about 7 then. Bye-bye.
Okay. You know, Nella, Roy is right. That dress is absolutely perfect on you.
I think the waist's a little tight.
Ooh, maybe just a little bit.
That should do it for now. Barbara will probably want another fitting. I'll go get your dress.
Okay. You know, mine will probably be too tight, too. Barbara probably thinks we all should wear size 2.
It doesn't matter. You're not going to want me in your wedding now.
Nella, what is the matter?
Everything. Frank's gone and things just not...
Oh, Nella, honey, I know that you think it's the end of the world, but...
It is. Heather, I'm in real big trouble.
What are you talking about? Nella, tell me. Please, Nella, haven't I proven to you that you can trust me?
I'm pregnant.
Just stay to supper. Come on, stay to supper. The cook will have speech, Melba. We'll all get fat.
Stop. No,
Pierre
I
Antonio,
can't. No,
stay
no,
too.
no.
Please,
Not
darling.
tonight,
I'll
not
sing.
tonight.
I'll sing for you. I found that music. Remember the song you used to love? I found the music and I'll sing it.
Some other time, okay?
Atwt is waiting in the drive.
I have to go. I really do.
All right, darling. Fly away to Snyder Never Land.
I love you. I do.
Oh, I love you, baby. Mwah. Do that goes for me.
Okay, I love you, but I have to go back to the farm.
Want me to walk you out?
I do. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, poor Mother. She loves Lily so much, but she never seems to say or do the right thing.
I know the feeling. I have the same problem.
Tonio.
Shh. Today I have hope. You stood up to Craig. Thank you.
Oh, boy, that child. I understand that child. Strike it. Never said the word child. Forget it.
Well, I have to meet with Rosen first thing in the morning, so I should do some preparation.
I guess that means you'll be working late hours again tonight.
No, on the contrary, I'll be home for dinner. That's a promise.
Hey, Mother.
Lily's gonna be okay. Yeah? You got a crystal ball, darling?
Well?
Oh, look into your crystal ball for me, will you? Because you're not so much older than she is. Tell me, what is it that she talks to Iva about? What are the secrets that she can share with Iva that she hides from me? Tell me.
I don't know. I think Dusty in part.
Oh, Dusty, but in part. Is there something else that you know about?
Well, Lily did confide in me once, but
Tell me. Then I can help her. Then I can be a better mother to her.
No,
Tell
you
me.
are a good mother as it is. It's not that. I don't want to betray her.
Did Miss Lily swear you to secrecy on the subject?
No.
Then you won't be betraying a trust, right? Tell me.
It's Holden Snyder. He is very attractive. We all know
Holden?
that. Yeah, and she's around him so often, I guess.
Holden Snyder?
Yeah, look, I know that it's nothing but a
She
crotch.
talks to Iva Snyder about Holden Snyder?
Yeah, but it's not a big deal. I mean, I don't think it's anything.
That's why she wants to go out to the farm?
Well, yes.
And I can't go there?
Why
Well, I
would
can
you
go
want
there.
to?
Then come on, darling. Drive me. Where's my handbag? I'm going right out to the farm. Come on, darling. It's important that we get there.
Thanks for not asking me any questions.
This is the place that I come to when I can't find peace anywhere else.
Maybe it'll work for me. If I stay here 40 years.
You want to talk about it? You want to talk about her?
No. I just want to be here. I just want to be here with you.
Well, here I am.
Here we are. Again. Last night was sort of an accident, I guess, a chance meeting in the darkness.
And today?
Sun's shining. We know how we feel.
Do we?
The delphiniums are really beautiful this year, aren't they?
Yeah, they were Dad's favorites. How he labored over these flowers.
I'll say he did. Determination, patience, hard work. True pioneer stock, your dad.
Like his father before him. You know, he really saw life in a very direct and simple way. Plant a seed, you nurture it. Give it some room and let it grow. You know, Mom was always trying to improve us. And he'd always say, now, Nancy, we've given them what's important. Now it's up to them to work it out for themselves.
Well, he certainly did that. He gave you the important things, sweetheart. I don't think I've ever known anybody who's unselfish with his time and his love and his wisdom. Not just with the family. He did that with everybody, didn't he? I don't think I ever saw him bitter over disappointment. And he loved his family and his friends. He was a fine, decent man. The glue that kind of held everybody together. And the miracle to me is that I am married to a man who is just like him. You are your father's son in every wonderful way.
If I could be half the man that he
Oh,
is.
sweetheart. He was so proud of you.
I wish our child could have known him.
Well, our child will. To us.
Honey, if we're blessed with a son,
Oh, we will name him Chris. Of course. I wouldn't consider naming a son anything else.
Stay tuned for Capital, next on most of these CBS stations. Menswear by Barney's New York. Jewelry by Alexis Kirk. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.